Welcome back to Beauty Beyond the Looks, guys. This video is going to be specially for girls, and you guys want to watch, I don't know, it's up to you. But anyways, this video is for all my beautiful girls out there who are always asking me how I grow my hair to be so long. And so I'm just going to give you a few tips, okay, on how to grow your hair. I can tell you, I haven't used any special shampoos that will help your hair grow out. I don't even think there's such a thing as that. Probably there's shampoos to help keep your hair healthy and moist or something, but not help your hair grow. I don't believe that. But give you a few tips from my end how I've been doing it. It's the basic things is I went on a phase of being all natural, where you don't dye your hair. If you cut it, you don't cut it with a blade, but you only cut it with scissors. And you don't use hot stuff to do your hair, like the curling iron, the straightener called, I don't even know what it's called, but the one that you blow your hair with and you dry it out. I don't remember the word. Hair dryer? Hair blow dryer? I don't know. I don't even use it. I never use it. I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. But right now I have the fan on, so I'm air drying my hair, or I'll just go stand in the sun and it'll just dry out like that. And another tip is when your hair is wet or whatever, don't use a comb. Don't use a brush. You use a comb just to untangle your hair. And especially when you're gonna untangle your hair, you start from the bottom and then you work your way up. It might take a little longer, but at least you're not ripping your hair out and forcing it to untangle. Yeah, my hair is on its way of drying out, so it's gonna start getting messy and frizzy because my natural hair is wavy and pretty frizzy, but I don't care. I use stuff to try to help me, for example the jojoba oil. No, I'm not advertising anything. I'm just telling you what I use in my daily stuff. Sometimes I use this if my hair is way too frizzy and I want it to calm down. Or if I want kind of more the wet look and I don't want to use smooths and stuff, I'll use coconut oil, and I bought my own little container for that. I only use the straightener to even curl my hair. I use the straightener to curl or straighten or do extremely curly hair, and I'll just use a chopstick or something to do that, but I almost never do my hair. I usually just put it in a braid or a big French braid, and then eventually I'll let it loose and it'll have the wavy look to it. I'll only straighten it when I really feel like it, but for years I went on an all natural phase where I don't do nothing to my hair. I wasn't doing my hair for never. I would just never do my hair. I'll just like I said, I'll put it in a French braid. I'll sleep with it overnight, because overnight you want the moisture of your own oils if your hair to keep your hair healthy and stuff, and plus you don't want to wake up with a bed head where your hair is all tangled, and at the same time when you let it loose you'll have a nice weight to your hair. So that helped me for years to grow my hair out, because I remember when I would go to I don't really go to hair salons anyway, but the times I would go there, they would say your hair is too thin, your hair is never going to grow past your shoulder length or anything, and they were like, your hair is too thin, there's no way it's going to fall out, it's just not, your hair is too thin, it's never going to grow that long. And I was like, watch me. I was like, watch me. And I would pray about it, because you know how I read the Bible, and then the Bible says that long hair is like a woman's crown or something like that. So I was like, I want long hair, I love how some girls have really long hair and it looks beautiful. And I was like, I want to have long hair. God, help me grow my hair. So then God was like, alright then, go on a natural phase. I felt like He was just leading me to how to be, you know, be more simple about your hair. Don't damage it so much. I don't use chemicals. I never use hairspray. Never. Mousse, nothing. And I don't bathe my hair in oil either. I'll just like grab a few drops and like put it on it, you know. Unless I'm really trying to moisturize my hair, then I'll bathe my hair in the oil, but not really. I never really do that. So, so you guys can see how long my hair is. It's pretty long. My belly button is right here, so my hair is pretty up to there. If I strain it, it'll probably be even longer. So I recommend all you girls out there, go on a natural phase. Get used to seeing your hair, when let it dry out by itself. Try to see how your hair type really is. You know, don't dye it so much. I'm the type that I've been dyeing my hair since I was 13. And because I love colorful hair, like with colors, like I would dye like burgundy, purple, blue, red, orange, whatever color. I've always been that way because to me it's like it reflects happiness and stuff. And I don't know, my favorite color was black and blue. That was my favorite hair color that I've ever had. And so there was a phase where I went through just being all natural and letting it grow and not dyeing it. And you eventually fall in love with the more simple life because it's like low maintenance, you know, and you get used to who you really are. And it's really, I don't know, it's relieving in a way, you know, like you don't feel like a burden of always having to keep up with your hair. Like if you get highlights, you have to keep up with it like every month, you know, or like if you dye it all these different colors like blonde and you're not a natural blonde, you have to keep up, you know, and keep up and keep up. And your hair, you're killing your hair. It won't grow. It just won't grow. And especially if you get like your hair in layers and they cut your hair with like the blades to make the layers look smooth, your hair, that's not going to help your hair grow out evenly or faster because it thinnens the hair. And then that's even the right word. So anyways, I comb my own hair now with scissors. It doesn't look that bad when I straighten it or whatever, or when I just let it be. Yeah, my bangs, I cut them myself, but they're like drying right now. So I hope this helps some of you girls out there, you know, just be okay with being natural. Yeah, right now I have this highlights, if you could call it that, but I have them hidden just to have like a little touch of something on my hair because I'm a brunette. I feel like sometimes that look gets boring for me. Like, to me, my favorite colors for hair would be super light brown or black. I love those hair colors, like natural hair colors. Those are like my favorite ones. But this is like my hair color right now. It's just brown. Some warnings about having long hair would be some pretty comical situations. For example, when you get in the car and you close the door too fast and your hair might get stuck in the door, or you put the window down and your hair is blowing with the breeze, and then eventually you want to put your window up, your hair is going to get stuck up there. Eventually it happens, like some random strand, you know, like a thin strand, and you're like, like you didn't even notice, like your hair got stuck on there. Another situation that might happen is you give somebody a hi, hey, you know, and then eventually your hair gets stuck in their armpit. That always happens, always happens. Another thing is when you're walking out the door of your house, like not the car, like a normal door, and your hair is behind you, and then eventually you shut the door too fast, and like, guess what, your hair got stuck there like you know, your hair's in the back. Another thing that might happen is when you're putting on your purse, and like, yeah, your hair's gonna get stuck and tangled on there if you don't remember to keep up with your hair. Like, put it to the side if you must, you know, when it's hugging time, you wanna like hold it down. Or like when you're like eating at the table and you like reach over for something, remember your hair is long, so it might get in your food, so you might want to like throw it back or something, I don't know, but like keep it somewhere where you want to keep it out of the way as much as possible whenever you're running into situations like that, you know. Just some tips, girl. Accidents will happen when you have long hair, especially because you forget that it's there, or you forget how long it is. Or when you sit down and like you're pulling on it, like it's really funny. It's really comical sometimes, but just like remember, you know, I have to put all of my hair in the front, you know, and keep it there so it doesn't get like all tangled, especially because if you're sitting on it and then you're like rubbing on it and you're just sitting down, like eventually your hair becomes a huge knot right here. But anyways, I hope these tips help you girls out and know with how you really work creative, learn to work with your hair, with your natural hair, you know, make it flowy or something, you know, you put it in a bun and you wrap it up overnight, eventually you wake up with some nice waves if your hair is a little bit more on the straight side, or not so curly like me. It's not curly, but it's like a little bit more wavy and curly than it is straight, so I work my way around that, you know, just to not keep it from damaging it all the time. But yeah, oh, and don't wash your hair every day, girls. Don't wash your hair every day. That dries out your hair. Let it like sit with like its natural oils, if I could say that. I wash my hair probably every 3 days, and no, it doesn't necessarily stink. It doesn't, because it depends what you're using for washing your hair, or like if you're eating healthy and stuff, you know, like everything will reflect exteriorly eventually what you're eating. So yeah, just some tips out there, girls. If you have any more questions, let me know. It's nothing magical. It's just, you know, keeping it simple and affordable, and, you know, nothing fancy. Just plain, simple, low maintenance. And no, I don't have the prettiest hair, but it's actually pretty shiny, like naturally shiny. It's pretty shiny. Like if you straighten it, it really looks shiny. Or no, not even if you straighten it, just sometimes. But right now it's like drying out, and I don't have very good camera or lighting or anything. But anyways, yeah, just a tip on how to grow your hair out. And I cut my hair like 3 inches myself not too long ago, and I already practically grew them back. How I know if my hair is growing is I cut my bangs, and if my bangs are, I could tell how fast my hair grows by keeping bangs. And yeah, my hair grows pretty fast because I just cut these like not too long ago, like a few months ago. I cut them, and I cut them like above my eyebrows. I completely messed them up, but now they're pretty long. Like, you see how long they are? So that means my hair in a few months grew like what? I don't know, a whole inch. So keep it simple, girls. Just trying to, you know, everyone can grow their hair. Don't let nobody tell you, oh no, your hair is never gonna grow. But yeah.